Good morning, TYVS student. Welcome again. Today we are going to discuss on the paper second from semester 4, BO 342, and name of this plant is paper is the plant ecology and biodiversity. And from this paper, the chapter first is ecology. So in last lecture, we already discussed about the biotic and the biotic components of the ecosystem, then what is ecology, then impact of human activities on the environment, and which type of the impacts are there. We already discussed about these all. Today we are going to focus on the point which is known as the pollution. So, what is pollution? Pollution is the unwanted and the uncontrolled changes in the number of the components, and these components, that is unwanted changes, unwanted increase in the extragenous increase in the pollutants in case of the environment or in the environment. Broadly speaking, it is nothing but the pollution is nothing but the undesirable. It is not decided, it is not desired, it is not required. So undesirable changes which are takes place in the environment, which are harmful to the human beings, to the organism, to the microorganism. Undesirable changes. This is which type of the changes are there? These are the physical changes, these are the chemical changes, these are the biological changes, and which makes the environment unsuitable for use, unsuitable for their utilization. So this is undesirable changes which are takes place in the environment, and by which it becomes unsuitable for use. So this one is the pollution. Means number of the pollutants are increased, and these are undesirable, and due to that we cannot use the such resources properly. It affects on the resources, it affects on the environment, and so we cannot use these resources properly. So undesirable changes, these are the chemical changes, physical changes or biological changes which are found in the environment, and because of that this environment becomes unsuitable for use. It becomes the non-usable for the living organisms. So these are the broadly speaking, pollution is nothing but the undesirable changes which are takes place in the environment, and this environment becomes unsuitable for use for the living organism. Whatever it may be, it may be the plants, it may be animals, it may be microorganism, it may be birds or so on. So these pollutants or these components which increases the pollution, these are known as these all are known as the pollutants, and as pollutants increases, it creates the pollution. So which type of the pollutants are there? That is, there are the different types of the pollutants. When we observe the types, there are the different types of the pollution. Which type of the pollution? Which are those? The first one is the air pollution. The second one is the water pollution. Then third one is the soil pollution. And the next one is the noise pollution. These are the different types of the pollution. These are the types of the pollution. Various pollutions are takes place in the environment. These are air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, as well as the noise pollution. So today we are going to focus on the first type, that is the pollution type of the pollution is the air pollution. So air pollution is takes place by the different types of the gases. Which are these gases? That is carbon dioxide, then sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, then nitrogen oxide, nitrogen dioxide, then carbon monoxide, these are the different types of the pollutants which causes the air pollution. This air pollution takes place by the such type of the pollutants. So these are the pollutants which are found in the environment. So first of all, the main thing is very important, that is in case of the air pollution, the pollution is mainly takes place. Pollution is mainly formed by the combustion of the fossil fuels, as well as due to the factories, due to the industries. When the combustion of the these fossil fuels are takes place, which are the fossil fuels? That is, these fuels are found. These fuels are nothing but these fuels are the petrol or diesel. When the partly consumption of these fossil fuels are takes place through the vehicles, when the cars are there, then different types of the two-wheelers are there, then different types of the heavy vehicles are there. So through these vehicles, the pollution is takes place by the combustion of these fossil fuels, that is petrol and diesel when burned. And at that time, carbon monoxide comes outside, and this carbon monoxide increases the total heat of the environment, and it increases the such hazardous gas comes outside. This hazardous gas is harmful to the living organism. These gases are formed. Or due to the industries. Through the industries, when there are the different types of the industries, as the population goes on increasing, so to fulfill the needs of this increasing population, and when there are the different types of the industries are there, so through these industries, number of the hazardous gases are formed, and these gases are coming outside, and these gases are harmful to the human beings. So these are the causes of the air pollution. That is the combustion of the fossil fuel, and the through the industry, number of the hazardous gases comes outside, and these hazardous gases, just like I told you, the number of gases are there, and these hazardous gases are coming outside, and they becomes harmful to the human beings. When their concentration increases, that is what is the actual pollution. Pollution is the increase in the concentration up to certain level. Which type of the certain level is that? That is, suppose there is the nitrogen is present in the environment, that is about 79% of nitrogen is present in the environment. Then the 21% oxygen is present in the environment, and 0.04% is carbon dioxide in the environment. And when their control goes on, or their limit goes on increasing, so such type of the gases when increases, or there is the changes are formed, then pollution is takes place. So these are the causes. That is the combustion of the fossil fuel, and through the industry, the number of the such type of the waste comes, number of the gases comes outside, and it creates the pollution. So the main causes, the main reason of the air pollution is that the burning of the such type of the fossil fuels, that is petrol and diesel, and when combustion is there, so they are partly burns, and when they partly burns, then carbon monoxide comes outside, and this carbon monoxide creates the carbon dioxide when it comes in contact with the oxygen. So it creates the carbon dioxide. So when the carbon dioxide increases, the number of pollutants goes on increasing, and due to the industry, number of the waste comes outside. So these are the causes of the air pollution. Then what are the effects of air pollution? Effect of air pollution. Which are the effects of air pollution? When air pollution is takes place, then the number of the diseases which are related to the heart, these diseases goes on increasing. Number of the diseases which are related to the respiratory system, they are increasing. Then which type of the diseases are there? The main disease is asthma. Asthma is increased by the air pollution. This is the effect. Then nausea is there. When the air pollution is continuously takes place, then nausea is formed. So asthma is there, nausea is there. Then the number of that is the bronchitis is there. So these are the problems which are related to the lungs. They are also increases. But main disease is that the asthma is formed. Then the lungs related diseases are formed due to the continuous pollution, and it may create the lung cancer and so on. So number of pollution, these are the effect of the air pollution. So next point is, so what are the control measures? How we can control the air pollution? Control measures of air pollution. When air pollution is takes place, then there is need to control it. How we can control the air pollution? So for controlling the air pollution, that is by the government of India, or in such Pollution Control Act was enacted. Air Pollution Control Prevention Act was enacted in 10th June 1987 by the government, and by this air pollution is controlled by legally by the government. But what are the role of the people like us? What are the duties of the people like us? How we can control this? So first of all, we can control the air pollution by using public transport. By using the public transport means what? Instead of using your own vehicles, instead of using your own car, we can use the public transport. That is, the number of buses are there, number of railways are there. So these we can control, we can minimize, we can reduce these air pollution. When we use the buses or when we use the trains or other resources which are in the form of the public transport, so we can control the air pollution. One more thing is very important, that is, when the people are coming from one and the same area for the job, so they can share their vehicles with each other. Instead of coming the single people in the one car, so he can share his car with the other partners, that is 2 to 4 or 5. So this is the way of using the public transport. So use this public transport. If it is, you can use the twice in a week such type of the public transport. If it is not possible, so you can use the public transport within twice a week or the 2 days in the week. So this is the way of using the public transport. One more thing, that is, aware about reuse, reduce, and recycle. Instead of throwing the other materials, those are giving the less efficient, or they are giving the less efficiency of the work. Try to use it again, reuse, repair it, reuse, reduce the pollution. That is, obey the principle of the reuse, reduce and recycle. Recycle the material. Then we can control the air pollution. One more thing, that is, we can use the advanced energy sources. Use the advanced energy sources. Use of advanced energy sources. Which are advanced energy sources? That is, these are the advanced energy sources, that is the solar energy, then tidal energy, then this energy which is coming from such resources, solar energy, tidal energy, these energy, wind energy. So such resources must be used, because these resources are free and it can reduce the air pollution. It helps to reduce the air pollution. So use the advanced resources of like this one. Then switch off the electric equipments if they are not in use. Switch off the electric equipments. Which are electric equipments? Suppose there is a tube is there, electric tube is there, electric fan is there, then other fridge is there, then your AC is there. So these are the electric equipments are there. If they are not in use, suppose any type, one room is there, and in this room, suppose there are the fan and tubes are running, they are working, and if people are not there in this room, then quickly switch off the fan and the tube in this room, because for the production of the electricity, the number of fossil fuels are required, and these fossil fuels again creates the pollution. So we can control the air pollution by this way. Switch off the electric equipments, that is fans, tubes and so on. One more thing, we can help or we can control the air pollution by using energy efficient equipment. Energy efficient devices. Which are energy efficient devices? That is, there are the CFL. Instead of using the tubes which were previously used, instead of that we can use the CFL, which consumes the less energy, and we can use the such type of the energy properly by using CFL. It consumes the less amount of electricity. So we can control the air pollution at one hand, and we also control our electric bill. We can reduce our electric bill. Because when we use the more energy, more electricity, then such electricity required to produce. There is need to produce the electricity, and government try to produce the more electricity. So for the production of the more electricity, again the fossil fuels are required. So for that, instead of such type of the problems, we can use the energy efficient devices, and when we use the that is energy efficient devices, that is CFL bulbs or less consumption equipments of the electric material, electric devices, and we can reduce the electricity. We can reduce the use of electricity, and we can consume this less. So such type of the causes, such type of the precautions when taken by the human beings, then we can control the air pollution. That is, the air pollution can control by the such type of the precautions when human beings are taking. That is, the using of public transportation, aware about reduce, reuse and recycle program. Then advanced energy resources, just like I told you, the solar energy is there, water energy is there, then tidal energy is there. Switch off the electric equipments when they are not in use, and the energy efficient devices, that is the bulbs like CFL. So this is sufficient for today. Thank you very much. Stay home, stay safe. Thank you.